The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Camavinga, that has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Son Heung-min. Batistuta. Now it's Drogba. Now that's well seen too. Salmakers. Tries to pass it through. Now the delivery. Oh, good climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ødegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Lewandowski. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Drogba. Beckham gets into a good position. And it's Ødegaard. And he was quick to react. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Selmakers. He's beaten the last man. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Caicedo. Now it's Camavinga. Salamakers. And a chance! They want to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? Ødegaard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Como, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Selangor definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Caicedo. And here's Camavinga. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's been shifted off it. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a good ball through. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Beckham. It's a good run down the right. Cross into the box. Maldini tries to clear. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Camavinga. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Ødegaard. Batistuta takes a shot, and that is wildly off target.
Como really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Silvestre. That's a throw. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He is just caressing the ball. He's in a great position here. Just eases him off the ball. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Como certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Selmakers. Selmakers! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sailmakers actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
McAllister. And it's Batistuta. Takes the shot! Oh, that's nice. And it's pulled back. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well timed, excellent interception. Selmakers. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And the pass is intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Batistuta. Camavinga. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Quality ball. Drogba chasing after it. Batistuta pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Numero 18. Drogba.
Ødegaard!
Lasciano il campo per il numero 26. Hazard. Il numero 10. Messi, il numero 14, cambio di giocatori.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. Como do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Hakimi threads one in. Salamakas looking to receive it in space. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. He's on it. Big chance! Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out for a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the header! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Hakimi. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Towering header! That is ended up in no man's. Shapes to shoot!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
And it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Space for him to turn and look. This looks promising. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the shot's on here. Hoisted in. Well, there's the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.